What's up, y'all? I figure, man, I have a brief conversation with y'all about what happened today in the hearing, or just talk about, in general, about what happened, what's going on with our people, and how, you know, we sit back and how a lot of our people, not myself, but a lot of our people sit back and participate of helping to bring down and destroy our own people. Yes, I'm totally on board with protesting for rights, to just, trying to get justice for Breonna Taylor and, you know, George Floyd. I was for all that shit, man. Trust me. I mean, George Floyd, I was out there, man. I was there. I was out there. Even before them, you had Philando Castile. You had Mike Brown. You had, John Crawford. Sandra Bland. I mean, the list goes on and on. But when you sit there and you watch what they do with our legends and icons and how they are able to just take them away and destroy their legacies and kill them right in front of your eyes. I wasn't around when they killed Sam Cooke. I wasn't alive and see what they did, to them. But I read about it, did seen documentaries about Sam Cooke. You have to wonder, how could we fall for this again? And what they did to James Brown. Oh, yeah, James Brown was murdered too. Prince was murdered. But we sat back and we allowed it to happen. Tupac was murdered right in front of our eyes, and Biggie. We sat there and said, it was just some gang banging, hip hop, East Coast and West Coast propaganda, bullshit that was created by the media who pumped that shit up. And we allowed that to happen. Do you know there has not been no arrest for the murders of Tupac Shakur towards B.I.G.? We just sat there and allowed them to say it was just some East Coast and West Coast shit. Yeah, we allowed it to happen. Nobody went out there and said anything. We just believe the stories of a corrupted cop by the name of Craig Cady. Everything he says, we believe it. Watched documentaries about the murder of Tupac and Biggie. We watched many series about Tupac and Biggie. Unsolved. Unsolved now. Niggas just watching when it ran on with them stories. Keefy D on Vlad TV. Niggas believe that Orlando Anderson was the murderer. He pulled the trigger. Baby Lane. Niggas ran with that story. But Baby Lane, who's murdered in 1998, never said he did it. He never confessed to killing Tupac. But his uncle said he was in the car. But it's funny how a nigga get on Vlad TV and say he was in the car that killed Tupac Shakur. His nephew did it, snitched on his own nephew, is able to walk around and do interviews and write books. I just find that very suspicious, man. I'm just wondering, man. We allow this to happen though, as black people, as niggas. We sit back and we watch this bullshit, man. But Tupac's brother that he grew up with, Gaddafi, said he saw the shooter. It wasn't Orlando Anderson. He didn't tell the police that, but he told other niggas that it was around him. But I let that go, man. I let that go. But everybody's running with this story that it was Orlando Anderson. Don't you find that shit suspicious, man? That those murders have never been solved? It's still unsolved. But I'm supposed to believe I'm supposed to believe all these gangbangers from LA that it was Orlando Anderson. But he said he never did it. Then he gets murdered in 1998. If he was a suspect of Tupac, why the fuck they ain't arrest him? I'm just saying. I'm just saying it's public record, man. This ain't nothing any snitching. It's public record now. And then you got motherfuckers out here, man, don't believe that we have the federal government that's in business. The FBI, they're all in business. They're all connected with the industry. They're all connected, man. I knew about it. The federal government is all connected with the industry, man. That's why I say, I don't know how anybody can go in that business, man. Especially when you black. I don't know how you can do it. They got y'all niggas, man. You bought and paid for niggas, man. They basically got y'all motherfuckers on a contract. Because I see. It's about masters and publishers, man. That's what this shit is about. That's what it's all about, man. Masters and publishings. I told y'all, man, Prince fought for his publishers for what, 30 plus years? He finally gets him. 2 years there, he's dead on a motherfucking elevator in his house. And they made Prince like he was a drug addict. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Michael Jackson owned 50% of Sony. Michael already put it out there that they were trying to kill him. Told his sister and other people that was around him. They wanted him dead. He owned his own masters and publishing. He owned everybody else shit. They want him dead. But yet and still, people want to say that the FBI cleared Michael Jackson. That's what y'all keep bringing up, right? Yes, they did. The federal government did. FBI did clear Michael Jackson. But he was already dead when they decided to come out and speak about Michael Jackson publicly. Michael Jackson, I'm going to keep saying that to y'all. Michael Jackson was dead when they cleared him. But for all those years that they ridiculed this man through the media and said he was a pedophile, they took him to court. What did the FBI do then? I mean, they were following him. They were investigating him. Why did they decide to come out and clear him and speak publicly about Michael Jackson when he was dead? Can y'all answer the question to all the Michael Jackson supporters and the fans of Michael Jackson? Since y'all believe R. Kelly is guilty, since y'all believe that because the feds involved in arresting R. Kelly, I mean, you can have your belief all you want to. Can you answer that question? Why did the FBI decide to come out and clear Michael Jackson and speak publicly about him being, not guilty and innocent when he died, when he was dead? Publicly. Why? To the Michael Jackson fanatics. Since you believe R. Kelly is so guilty. I've seen some of your platforms. I've seen the guy that Michael traps in. I've seen you, man. Calling y'all out, man. They know that we so fucked up as a people. They know that we don't stick together. We fight. We got our own celebrities. We pick out our own artists that we defend. Y'all sit there and talk about a videotape of R. Kelly peeing on a 14-year-old girl. Did y'all know that video was fake, man? Have you ever heard of deep fakes? Videotapes? Did you ever heard of that? Somebody taking your Your body, your head put on somebody else's body. You never heard that before, huh? But yet and still, y'all say, I saw it. That was R. Kelly on that tape. That was him. That was him. That's what y'all went out there and you did. You ran with a narrative. You ran out there on your social media. He deserved to go to prison. That's what some of you so-called conscious niggas said. Some of you, I'm calling you out. I've heard some of you say, meet your ex, you said it too. He deserved to go to prison. You said it. Look, I love y'all. I love, respect my people, man. But y'all put that out there. Some of y'all said these. You put that in it. You put that out there. Lovely T, Sincere, Prince Solomon, y'all put that shit out there, man. This man was a pedophile. And the man has never been convicted of that. But you never did no research on the case. I guess you wanted it was just a cool thing to do. To just convict R. Kelly in the public opinion and say he's a pedophile. Just like you did Michael back in the days when Michael was alive. It was cool to talk about Michael Jackson. It was a cool thing to do. It was cool to ridicule this man, call him Jack or Wacko, call him a freak. But Michael Jackson has never been convicted of doing those things. It's a cool thing. Talk about Bill Cosby, calling him a serial rapist. Because D.L. Hewlett doesn't like him or Eddie Murphy doesn't like him. They don't get along. That's a cool thing to do, y'all. Just cool. To throw your own kind under the bus. That's cool, huh? Ain't it, Kimberly Frazier? Y'all called R. Kelly out, 20-some years? That's what you said. Some of y'all, Professor Griff, you did it too, didn't you? You went out there, Professor Griff. I love you, man. I respect you, brother. But you went out there, man. You threw Bill Cosby under the bus. And R. Kelly. With no evidence, no proof that this man did these things. But y'all believe everything that people tell y'all. Because somebody get out there and speak. Because they can read and they have knowledge. And they say they're a professor and all this type of shit. Lord Jamar, you went out there on Vlad TV, man. And you went out there and said R. Kelly this, and R. Kelly sex. This, that. And you went out there, man, and said some things about R. Kelly as well, Lord Jamar. But you never said, you never gave us, broke down the case of why you believe this man is so guilty. Oh, he was married to Aaliyah. But it's been proven that he was never married to Aaliyah. Even the late Aaliyah said that she was never married to him. Her mom said that these things never happened. But you, Lord Jamar, you's a fucking hypocrite. Because I'm going to tell you why you're a hypocrite. You talk about Royce da 5'9" defending Eminem, the white boy, the rapper that you hate so much. Right? But yet and still, you got Vlad TV dick all up in your fucking mouth, nigga. Yeah, I said it. And Godfrey, the comedian, the Nigerian brother. You from Nigeria, but you was born in Iowa, but you was raised in Chicago. You go on his platform too. You never shitting on R. Kelly, but it's apparent that you don't know shit about the case. You never said nothing disrespectful about Kells. So I ain't gonna say nothing about you, man. But I'm disappointed in my people, man. How we sat there and allow the government and the media to destroy and bring this man and lock him up like that. Who's sitting in a federal jail, who hasn't even been convicted of a crime. Off a goddamn fucking scripted documentary. You assholes. But you supposed to be so conscious, right, Lord Jamar? Right, D.L. Hewlett? Right? What's up, Nick Cannon? These are the people that's a part of that industry. It's easy to get on somebody's platform and throw rocks at somebody. Ain't that right, Sinbad? Didn't you say you was done with R. Kelly when he married Aaliyah? Sinbad? But you go visit Bill Cosby in jail, who's convicted. Ain't that right, Sinbad? You said you was done with R. Kelly. But you go visit Bill Cosby, who's convicted. And I believe Bill Cosby is innocent. Yeah, I believe he's innocent. Bill Cosby, I believe he didn't do these things. R. Kelly was never married to Aaliyah, man. Do your fucking research. I'm dyslexia, but I can fucking read. I am disappointed in my black people. Not all, just some. The one that's supposed to be so conscious and so smart and so educated. Dr. Boyce Watkins, you got on your platform. Let me stand up for a minute, because I want to really bring this shit home, boy. You got on your platform, and you said to people, how many people will leave their kids around R. Kelly? Raise your hand. Yeah, I remember that. And I told you, I left a comment on your channel. I said, Dr. Boyce Watkins, all due respect, I won't leave my kids around you because I don't know you. And you immediately erase my comment from your channel. You see how we play along, playing games on these channels. You talk about economics on your channel. You talk about white supremacy, where they cop shooters down on your channel. But you don't want to talk about what happened to R. Kelly, huh? I told some of you people on their channel, Fly Nubia Queens, you need to stop with this R. Kelly, fucking with R. Kelly, coming at R. Kelly like that. You need to dig into this case. If you believe he's guilty, let him have his due process. Those black females that were in that documentary were lying, man, including his ex-wife. They were lying. They were caught in lies. Now you got people out there protesting now for R. Kelly. Just like they protested for all these people that have been shot down by the cops, the crooked cops. But we just can't do that. You just can't have people protest when somebody gets shot down. Are we talking about morals, or are we talking about the law? Mr. Dr. Boyce Watkins. Because there's a lot of people out here, all of us have done things morally that's wrong. Because if you're going to lock people up for what they've done morally wrong, well, you need to lock everybody up, including you, Dr. Boyce Watkins. And every female on your channel need to be locked up for morally doing something that's wrong. R. Kelly was attacked in a federal jail by, they say, a Latin king. But the man, last name was Farmer. Come on, man. Basically saying that the government told him, he basically saying that they told him to do it. But y'all not talking about that on your platforms. But y'all niggas supposed to be so conscious and woke. But you're running away from R. Kelly, one of our own, our legends. They want that man basically to plead out, to cop out. And I've always said, do you believe in due process? Even if you believe he's guilty, do you believe in due process? He haven't had due process. He ain't went to trial yet. He's sitting in a federal jail, and none of y'all on your platform will speak about that. You keep talking about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's been dead for over a decade. Yes, I believe Michael Jackson's innocent. Yes, I love Michael Jackson. Yes, he's the king of pop, not all music. You can't never say he's the king of all music. You say that, you shitting on everybody else. You shitting on Little Richard. You shitting on Chuck Berry, Fat Dominoes, Sam Cooke, James Brown, Nina Simone, Billie Holiday. How you gonna say Michael Jackson's the king of all music? He's the king of hip hop too? Miles Davis, he's king of jazz and blues? Come on, man. B.B. King? He's the king of all music. Stop saying that. He's the king of all music. He's the king of pop. That's what he's the king of. And that's a big ass title. You shitting on Frankie Lyman and the teenagers. They was before Michael Jackson, man. Y'all better stop it with that shit, man. I love Michael Jackson too. You pick and choose who you want to defend. That man is fighting for his life. I am disappointed in my black people. Some, not all. This is a shame. They took it too far, man, now. What y'all gonna do? See, what they did, they sat back and said, you know, we're gonna go after Bill. Because we know what they're gonna do. We're gonna go after Bill because we know that a lot of the guys from the ghetto and the hood, you know, they who done good for themselves, they're not gonna defend Bill Cosby because of that pound cake speech. And then we're gonna go after Mr. R. Kelly because he's a hanging bad fruit. So we know that the people that's scholars and doctors and lawyers, the uppity niggers, they're not gonna defend Bill R. Kelly. No. They're not gonna defend him. That's what happened. Heard what y'all was saying, man. One of y'all said on your channel, well, you know, I never liked R. Kelly. He was a creep. All he sung about was sex. What the fuck does that have to be? What the fuck did that have to do with him being guilty or innocent? What the fuck that has to do with R. Kelly? Whether he's guilty or not? Some of y'all are supposed to be so smart. Supposed to be so intelligent. Supposed to know a lot. Read a lot of books. But you turn your back on R. Kelly. A man that got on national television on Gayle King that was crying out for y'all. He was never married to Aaliyah. That marriage was a fake, man. It was fraud. I'm going to say it again. Put together by a crooked-ass manager, Demetrius Smith. The sex tape was a deep, fake tape. It was not him on that fucking tape. And them women that was on that tape, the females that was on that tape, they were grown-ass women. Lisa Van Allen was on that tape. Her name was Lisa Van Allen, who was on that tape, and other females on that tape. It wasn't R. Kelly. Deep fake tapes. Deep fake videos. Look the word up, deep fakes. Videos. Find out what they mean. We all were fooled. But I didn't come out to social media and talk about R. Kelly because I ain't do that. I believe in, you know, unity, man. I ain't gonna get in front of, I ain't gonna help these folks, man, take away my people. These folks want this man. They want him out of here. And stop blaming the protesters. Stop blaming the protesters for what happened to R. Kelly. Stop it. Stop taking subliminal shots and blaming the protesters. None of y'all on your platforms, and this ain't got to do with the R. Kelly. I'm talking to the people that support Bill Cosby and Michael Jackson. None of y'all has really talked about this. Because you don't like R. Kelly? Really? They trying to kill that man. We sat back here, man, and we allow them to do this to R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. And we ought to be ashamed of ourselves, man. This is sad in America. In America, let me tell y'all something. The world is watching this. The world is watching this. We know what y'all doing. We know exactly what the fuck y'all doing. We know damn well what y'all doing. We ain't stupid. We ain't dumb. We know what the fuck y'all doing. This ain't got shit to do with no damn black ass girl, little girls and all that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody stupid, man. Y'all can play you can play games all you want to. Until you black celebrities out there that want to be, that has an impact, an influence in this world, and you own something, your ass is next. They're coming after your ass too. So I heard that Chris Brown and Kanye West own their masters. Well, niggas, y'all better watch out. You better watch out, niggas. You don't see what's going on? If I was y'all, I wouldn't even want to be in this country, man. Get the fuck up out of here. So it is what it is. It's always been about passing down generation wealth to their kids. And no, I'm not gonna sit here and bash R. Kelly's kids. I'm not doing that. I don't fuck with somebody's kids. But I'm disappointed. You know, his brother Bruce. Come on, man. I'm not listening to you, man. You participated in a documentary that hurt your brother. I don't know if you made up with him or not. That ain't my business. But I'm not listening to you. But the kids, nah, I'm not doing that. I ain't coming at the children, man. Nah, that ain't my style. I don't mess with. That's that man kids. So I'm not a fan of R. Kelly. I'm a supporter, and I know that's that man's children. And I ain't disrespecting R. Kelly's kids. So that's that man's seeds. Maybe they said some things about him that they shouldn't have said about their father, but I'm sure that they love their father, man, deep down inside. And he loved his children. That man will always love his children. So I'm not getting in that. That's some shit that I will never do. So I'm not doing that. I pray for R. Kelly's kids, and I pray for for his family, man, his kids. You know, God bless his family, all his family. You know, I'm sorry that he's going through this. That his brothers ain't got his back. That they did that to him, man. They did that to him, man. Yes, he loved his brothers, but brothers don't do each other like that. You can love your family from a distance. There's people that I don't even mess with my family. You know, I pray for my people I don't mess with. It's certain people I don't fuck with, man, because I know that they ain't no good. So it is what it is, man. And I'm done, man. I just wanted to get that off my chest. That we know that the federal government, man, has always been no good. You know, we see what they did to Dr. King, Malcolm X. They did to Fred Hampton. So the list continue to go on. But this time you got a pandemic going on. You got social media. So we watching you. We watching y'all. The federal government watching you. You got eyes everywhere, man. It ain't gonna be that easy to just do that. Think this, people gonna just sit back and say, "Oh, it just happened." Nah, man. We ain't stupid. We watching. You know. Yes, you can talk about. We can bring about. Yeah. Yes, they got our people to participate in it, but we know that the feds was involved in this. We know this case is bullshit. It's about his masters and publishings. It all comes from Sony. RCA, same old shit. Michael Jackson, Prince, and the rest of them. We know what y'all doing, man. You ain't slick. See, you muted R. Kelly, and look what happened to the music business. Ain't nobody being able to make no fucking money right now. You got motherfuckers playing basketball on TV, and you where the fans at? Can't nobody really go out and make no money. How you gonna tour? You gotta have fans to really to go out and tour. You muted R. Kelly and God muted your ass. I'm out of here, man. If you believe everything the media tells you, you're nothing but a brainwashed slave. So free yourself and free your mind. And I'm gonna say this: it is easy to destroy and bring down a black man. All you need is his own people to do it for him. So love is God. God is love. See y'all on the next one. Love y'all. Peace.